Welcome to CatGirl Fitness. Today we are going to strengthen and lengthen the entire body, and we're going to have a ball. Literally. This is the ball I'm going to use for class today. It's nothing fancy. I got it at a grocery store for just a couple dollars. So if you have something like this at home, that would be great. Or maybe you have a soccer ball or a basketball or just your basic playground ball would be fine. If you don't have any of those, it's no big deal. Don't worry. You'll just have to use your imagination and pretend you do have one. We're also going to use a set of weights today, just a light set of dumbbells, like 3 to 5 pound weight. Today's workout is going to be low impact, more of a Pilates style. So you can take your socks and shoes off and you'll have a better grip on the ball. With that said, go ahead and grab your water and we'll get started. We're going to start our warm-up with the ball today. So go ahead and bring your heels together. You're standing nice and tall. Let's take a deep breath. Inhale and lift the ball straight up. Come up on your toes. Lengthen the entire body, fingertips to toes. Big stretch. And exhale, release. Go ahead and take a little step out to the side. Come all the way down. You're rounding the back. And the ball is just going to hover right over the floor. Push it out away from your toes. Stretching the back side of the legs and the low back. Hold it here. Slowly bring it back in. Let's take the ball over to one side. Get all the way in that corner and slowly rounding the back. You're going to lift the ball up. All the way up to the corner. Come across, you're up on the toes. And let's take it straight down. Bring it back to the center. Again, pause right here. Push the ball out, stretching the back side of the leg. Slowly bring it in, and we're just gonna reverse. Take it back to the corner. Slowly bring it up. You're rounding the back. All the way up to the corner. Up on the toes, come across the ceiling. And take it down. Slowly bring it back to center. Slide the heels together and let's roll it up. Good. Shoulders, big circles, exaggerate it. Loosen the upper back and reverse. All right, let's just take a few more deep breaths just to get that feel of tightening your abdominal muscles. So go ahead and take a deep breath. Inhale, expand the tummy. Now exhale, push all the air out. Feel it get tight. Let's try it again. Deep breath. Inhale, expand the tummy. And exhale, push all the air out. Feel it tight here. Now the key is to keep it tight like this, but keep breathing. Think you can do that? The core is really more than just the abs. It's everything from the shoulder down through the pelvic girdle, especially the hips. So we always want to keep all those muscles nice and tight. Let's go to some plies now. What I want you to do is take a nice wide stance. Make sure your heels are right over, or make sure your knees are right over the heels. We're gonna hold the ball right in front of the chest here, and you're just going to pulse the ball, squeezing the sides tight, keeping everything strong through the core. Pulse, pulse, pulse. We're gonna take this to some plie squats up and down while you're pulsing. Let's go up for 2, down for 2. Lift and lower. We're just warming up the body. Up, 2, and down for 2. Exhale, inhale. 4 more. Squeeze that ball. Here's 3. Back down. 2. And give me 1 more. Up and down. Good. Let's go ahead and take it to a warrior pose. What I want you to do is turn one foot in the direction of your mat. The other leg, your foot stays perpendicular. Okay, we're gonna take one hand on either side of the front foot. And you've got your ball in one hand. You're gonna take it and reach all the way up to the ceiling. Big stretch. Open the chest. Open the hips. Just hold it here for a moment and then slowly bring it back down. Take the ball in the other arm. You're gonna open up toward the ceiling Hold it here, balance. And slowly bring it back down. Go ahead and just set your ball on the floor and take that back knee down. Now you can stay right here and get a good stretch in the hip flexors, or if you're more flexible, go ahead and take that front leg, just bring it around to the side and tuck it underneath. Now you're just gonna lower your upper body all the way down to the floor. This will feel nice. You get a nice stretch, not only in the hip flexors, but also in the other leg in the hip. So go ahead and just hold it here. Take a deep breath. And exhale, release. Loosen those hips. Good. Go ahead and slide your hands right under your shoulders. We're gonna take that leg and push it straight back. Come onto your elbows. We're gonna do what's called Pilates push-up. I want you to pivot forward. Then you're gonna push back. Your hips are gonna come up. Your head slides right in between your elbows. Try it again, bring it through. Now keep your abs real tight and push the hips up all the way back. Bring it through. And 2 more, push it up. 1 more, and push it up. Good, now go up on your palms, walk your hands back toward your toes. And go ahead and grab hold of your toes and stretch. You're pulling, lifting, and slowly release. Go ahead and round the back, coming up. Good. Now we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. So go ahead and get your ball once again. Okay, you've got one foot angled with your mat, the other foot's perpendicular. Go ahead and place a hand on either side of the mat and take the arm inside with the ball up and look at the ceiling. Big stretch. And slowly bring it back down. Take it in the opposite hand, all the way up to the ceiling. Stretching the chest. Twisting the torso. And slowly come down. Okay, go ahead and bring that back knee down to the floor. You can hold it right here, or you can bring that front leg around and tuck it underneath. Lower the chest and come all the way down to the mat. Just hold it here, stretching those hip flexors. Stretching the other hip in front. Just take a deep breath. Okay, go ahead and slide that leg all the way back and through. Come down on your elbows. Again, we're gonna do those Pilates push-ups. Pivot forward. Then keeping the abs tight, you're gonna slide through, push the hips up. Bring it forward. And back. Bring it through. You've got 2 more, push it back and up. And last one, push it back, abs are tight. Come up on your palms, let's walk it up. Grab hold of your toes and lift, stretching the spine. And release, go ahead and roll it all the way up. And stand nice and tall, roll those shoulders. And reverse. Hopefully now you're feeling warm and ready to get started with our first exercise. I just want to go over something with you real quick. It's called neutral spine, and it's very important. So when you're standing, you need to have a flat back. Okay, we're gonna check it on the floor in just a moment. But whether you're on the floor, whether you're standing, you need to make your spine as flat as possible. So you're going to suck in the tummy and tuck in the hips. Okay, it's gonna make your knees come up just a little bit off the floor. So you're gonna suck in here, tuck in here, making that back nice and tall. Go ahead and lie down. You're gonna need either your ball or a weight. You choose. And I want to just, before we start the roll-ups, go ahead and lie down and find that neutral spine. Okay, if you slide your hand under, you should not be able to get it all the way through. Okay, it should stop at your spine. Now I can, if I don't try to do anything, I can get my arm all the way through. So what you need to do, push those abs in, lift the pelvic girdle up. It's gonna bring your knees up, and now your spine should be flat against the floor. Okay, if you ever have trouble with this, go ahead and just bend your knees all the way up in chair position. Now right here, you're perfect. Your spine should be completely flat against the mat, no gaps. So this is a go-to for any time you feel like you're getting that gap in there. Just remember, if you can bring your legs up a little bit, that'll fix your spine. Okay, so we're ready to start. Go ahead and sit nice and tall, really stretching the spine. You're gonna slowly melt, rounding the back all the way down. Very slow and controlled. You're just imprinting your spine into the mat. Take the ball or the weight up over the head and hold it here. It's not actually gonna touch the floor. Now right now, you should feel your abs contracted. All this should be firm. Okay, there's nothing squishy about it. It's very firm. You're contracting, you're in that neutral spine. There's no gap in here. You're gonna take a breath, exhale, lift the ball, and then just peel yourself back up. Making a nice C curve in the spine, going out as far as you can past the toes. Right here, just hold it for a moment, big stretch. Now come back to that starting position and sit as tall as you can, stretching the spine. Slowly, we're gonna just repeat the whole thing. Going down. Nice and slow. Control all the way. The ball comes up. Keep your abs tight and take a breath, exhale, peel yourself back up, making that C curve in the spine right here. And reach out past the toes, big stretch. Good, let's bring it up just 2 more times, sit tall. We're working all those muscles right around the spine. Very slow and controlled. The ball comes up. Does not actually touch the floor. Your abs are tight here. Take a breath. Exhale, lift the ball and peel yourself back up. Good, all the way out, past the toes. And let's do just one more. I want you to really pretend that you're just some wax sitting out in the sun, just melting very slowly. Controlling all the way down. And the ball follows. Take a breath. Exhale, lift the ball and peel yourself back up. Make this your best one yet. All the way out. Past the toes. All the way. And slowly bring it back in. Sit nice and tall. All right. Those were some good roll-ups. Now we're gonna go to scissors. Okay, so what I want you to do first is just stretch the hamstrings. You're gonna take one leg, hold it in, right in front of your face. You're holding behind the calf, and take the other leg, extend it out. Go ahead and rotate at the ankle, and reverse. Good. Let's switch legs. Again, this is just a stretch before we do our scissors. Rotate at the ankle and reverse. Okay, now go ahead and bring both legs up. Now our Pilates stance is heels together, toes feathered out. That's how you want your legs to stay, and then you're just going to split and switch, but they stay in that position. Okay, take the ball. You're gonna lift it straight up, and you're going to gently kick the ball every time you come up. Okay, now if you can, you wanna lift your head and shoulders also, but this is more advanced. If you're not accustomed to it, it will bother your neck. So if you feel that, go ahead and just rest your head back down on the floor. So get ready for scissors, holding that ball firmly, and I want you to really feel that pressure when you kick. Ready? And here we go. Scissor, scissor, kick, kick. Lengthen both legs, long and lean. Kick, kick, scissor, scissor. You're keeping those abdominal muscles contracted. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Good. Go ahead and hug your knees. Gently rock side to side. All right. Next up, we're gonna take the ball, place it under the left heel. You're gonna lie down all the way on your back. Okay, now the goal with this ball is to keep it still. All right. You're gonna take your other leg straight up in Pilates stance. So the heel is to the center, toes feathered out. Your upper body needs to stay nice and strong, okay? That neutral spine, abs contracted. The other thing you really need to watch is your hips, okay? We're gonna be doing some circles. When you do these circles with the leg, the tendency is to lift the hips and rock up off the mat. We do not wanna do that, okay? You got to keep those butt cheeks glued to the floor. All right, here we go. You're going to inhale down, then exhale, pull it up. Inhale down, cross over, exhale, pull it up. Inhale, down, exhale, pull it up. You're lengthening both legs, okay? Both legs are active. That means they're flexed, the muscles are working. And for that matter, the upper body is also strong and working, as though you're holding onto the mat for dear life. Let's do 2 more here. Exhale, pull it up. Last one. And exhale. Now reverse it. Go down on the outside. Exhale, cross over. Down on the outside. Exhale, cross over. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 4. And pull it up. Here's 3. And pull it up. 2. And 1 more. Inhale down. And exhale, pull it up. Good. Let's switch legs. Just place the ball under the right heel. And let's take the left leg straight up. Your heel is turned in, toes feathered out. All the rest of your body is active. Let's inhale, cross over. Exhale, pull it up. Inhale, down. Exhale, pull it up. You're keeping your hips glued. There's no rocking or rolling up off the mat. Let's inhale down. Exhale, pull it up. You're reaching. Lengthen both legs. 4. And exhale, pull it up. 3. Exhale, up. 2. Trying to keep that ball still. Last one. In reverse. Go down on the outside. Exhale, pull it up. Inhale, coming down. Exhale, up. Down. And up. Inhale. And exhale. 4. All the way up. 3. You're nice and strong. 2. And last one. Inhale here. And exhale up. Nice job. Let's go ahead and just stretch those inner thigh muscles. Bring both feet in. Your knees just fall open toward the sides. Sitting nice and tall, really relax those inner thigh muscles. Take a deep breath. Now a lot of these Pilates exercises, they look easy, but if you're doing them right, they are anything but easy. You're gonna really feel those core muscles and you're gonna get a lot of heat. It's called the powerhouse for a reason. All right, let's go ahead and we're gonna now work the opposing muscles, the hamstrings, glutes, and calves. So go ahead and take your ball. Again, it's gonna be behind your ankles. Squeeze the ball. We're going to lift and lower, lift and lower. Just relax the upper body. You're working the legs here. Lift, exhale, lift. Now try to keep your legs long, just a slight bend in the knee. You're lifting up to mid-thigh right here. Really trying to get the leg up off the floor. Exhale, lift, lower, lift, lift. Come on, higher, up, down, squeeze those glutes, working the whole back side of the leg, up, down, really squeeze. Exhale, lift. Here's 4, 3, 2. Now I want you just to lift and hold it here. We're just gonna do little pulses. You're squeezing the sides of the ball. Doing this with your legs. Squeeze. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Keep it lifted. Your knees are off the floor. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and let's go back to those lifts. Up, down, exhale, exhale. You're trying to keep it off the floor. Even when you come down, you're not actually touching. Lift, lower, squeeze. Come on, we're working those legs. Up, down, lift, just 8 more. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, come on, higher, 4, 3, 2, let's hold it up right here and pulse. Just those little pulses, squeezing the sides of the ball. Come on, keep it up, you can do it. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Harder. You're almost done, hang in there. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Woo, release, nice job. Let's go ahead and come up, we'll stretch the hamstrings. Stretch both legs out in front. You should feel a little tight under here, that's good. That means you're working those hamstrings. Reach forward, touch your toes. Might feel a little tight at first, just give it a moment to relax. Take a few deep breaths. Exhale, go out 1 more inch. Now would be a great time to get a sip of water too if you need a drink. More deep breath. Exhale all the way out. All right, let's go to our side leg series. You're gonna take the ball, again, place it under the ankle. So you want to position your body so that your feet are up in the front corner of the mat and your back is lined up with the back of the mat. Okay, your hips are stacked straight up and down. We talked about rocking and rolling. That's something we don't want to do in here. So you're not gonna pivot forward or back. Okay, you've got that imaginary pin straight through the hip. Try, if you can't, keep your neck in a straight line with your spine. I know you're trying to watch me, sometimes it's easier to see like this. But if you can, try to keep your head down. Let's start the pendulum. You're taking the leg front, then reaching back. Front, 2, back, squeeze the glutes. Reach front, back, and squeeze. Lengthen. Good. You're keeping your upper body real still. Very strong. Those core muscles are working. Take it front for 2, back, squeeze, front, reach, back, squeeze. As far as you can, keeping the rest of your body still. And last one, we're going to leg lifts right here, up, down, just straight up, straight down, keeping space in between those feet. Exhale, lift, lift, 4, 3, 2, going to circles. These are big circles, front, up, back, down. Really watch here that you're not rocking back with the hips. You're not rocking forward. You're keeping that imaginary pin straight through. 4 more. Take it front, up, back, down, front, up, back, down, front, up, back. You're still breathing with it. Exhale up, inhale down. And let's do one more. Now reverse the circles. Take it back, up, front, down, back, up, front, down. You're trying to keep that ball still. That lower leg is also working. The muscles are flexed. Make sure you're breathing. Inhale here. Exhale as you lift. Lower. Exhale up. Inhale coming down. And one more. Let's go to small circles. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, reverse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hot potato. Tap front, 2, 3, back, 2, 3. Tap in front 3 times, in back 3 times. Front, 2, 3, back, 2, 3. Front, tap back. Here's 4. Back, 2, 3, 3. Tap back, 2, 3, 2. Tap back, and last one. Tap back. All right, nice job. Let's go ahead and switch sides. Again, you're gonna place the ball under the ankle. Your feet are up in that front corner of your mat. Your back is lined up with the back of the mat. Your hips are stacked. You've got a straight line, imaginary pin through the hips. We're not rocking forward or back. Neck is in line with the spine. We're starting with the pendulum. Let's take it front, 2, back, squeeze, reach front, 2, back, squeeze, front, reach back, front, reach back. Here's 4. Really squeeze the glutes. Here's 3, back, 2, reach back, and last one. Going to leg lift straight up and down. Lift, lower, lift, lower. Remember to keep space between the feet. Exhale, lift, 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 lift. Just 4 more. Up, down, 3, 2. Going to those big circles. Take it front, up, back, down, front, up, back, down. Make sure you're keeping those hips stacked. You're not rocking or rolling off the mat. Breathe with it. Exhale, up, inhale, coming down. Exhale, up, and let's reverse. Take it back, up, front, down. Inhale, and exhale, lift. Trying to keep that ball still. Exhale, lift, just 4 more. Keep breathing. Here's 3. Exhale, up, 2, And just one more. Going to small circles. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Reverse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hot potato tap, front, 2, 3. Back, 2, 3. Tap, front. Tap, back. Front, 2, 3. Back, 2, 3. Front. Tap back, we're almost there. Last 4. Tap back. 3. Tap back. 2. And last one. Front, 2, 3. Back, 2, 3. Woo! Nice job. Let's go ahead and bring both feet in. Let's stretch the hips. I want you to push your feet out in front. So you really get a good stretch in those hips and low back. When they relax enough, then go ahead and lean forward. Bring your head all the way down. You might feel really tight right now. Just give it a moment to relax. Exhale, go deeper into that stretch. And one more deep breath. Exhale, release. Go deeper into the stretch. All right. What I'd like for us to do now is get our weights and stand up. Okay, you've got your weights in your hands. We're gonna work on arms a little bit. Make sure you're keeping your abs tight and you have a nice tall spine. What I'd like for you to do is a balance. So if you can, go ahead and bring one leg up. You can either keep the toes down, or for more advanced balance, bring that leg completely off the floor. We're gonna stand nice and tall and just take the weights out to the side, bring it back in. Here we go. Out, circle out, circle out. You want to keep that knee soft, so the leg that's supporting you right now, you want to keep a slight bend in that knee. Tall spine. Working balance here. 4, 3, 2, last one. Good, let's switch legs. Again, you can keep the toes down or bring it all the way up, one leg balance. Let's reverse the arms. You're gonna start out to the side and bring it in toward the center. Here we go, out and in, out and in. Keeping your abs tight. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Good. Let's go to triceps. Again, we're gonna try to do that balance either with toes or full leg, one leg balance. Bring both arms up. Working triceps. Here we go. And exhale, lift, lower, lift, lower. Exhale. You should feel this right in here. Keep going. Lift, lower, lift. Exhale, lift. 4 more. Here's 3, 2, and 1. Good, release. Let's switch legs. We're gonna do the same thing with the arms, just other leg this time. Get ready. And here we go. Lift. Exhale, lift. 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 Abs are tight. Reach. Reach. Exhale, exhale. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job, release. Good, let's go back down to the floor. You're gonna have to keep your weights handy. So you're gonna sit nice and tall with one weight on either side, right by the hip. What we're gonna do is take the weights and you're going to row out, leading with the forehead out toward your toes. Okay, now when you get here, you have to squeeze like crazy in the glutes. Okay, your core muscles are all engaged. You're supporting, keeping those abs tight so you don't injure your back. Okay, we're working the back here. So you're gonna squeeze, take a breath, and exhale, lift all the way up, sit tall, and lower. Weights come down to their starting position. Again, row out, leading with the forehead. Squeeze like crazy, exhale up, nice and tall, and lower. Good. Again, row forward, all the way. Start to squeeze, exhale, all the way up, tall spine, and slowly lower. Let's do one more. All the way out. Control, squeeze, exhale, up tall, and slowly release. Good, nice job. You can set the weights to the side and get your ball. We just have one more we're gonna do today. Go ahead and place the ball between your ankles and lift it straight up. Okay, now this exercise is called a corkscrew. What I want you to do is make a circle with the legs and then come back to center and freeze. Then you're just going to reverse. Take the circle in the opposite direction, back to starting position, and freeze. Now you might not be able to make your circle that big. That's fine. You make it as big as you can. Just keep in mind, the bigger you make it, the lower the legs are gonna come, the more likely it is for that back to come up off the floor. Okay, so if you're having trouble keeping your back down, which is important, then just don't lower the legs so far. Okay, so we're gonna circle, bring it back to center, and freeze. You're stopping the movement right here, and reverse. Working those lower abs, those core muscles, and freeze. Now I'm going to show you one more way to make this more advanced. Okay, so when you come back to center and freeze, you can do a lift, and then slowly lower, and then go back into the circle. Okay, now that's more advanced. Don't feel like you have to do that. That's just for those of you that want the extra challenge. So here we go with our corkscrew. You're going to circle, keeping your back glued to the floor. Come back to center, freeze. Now reverse the circle and freeze. Just keep going, alternating directions every time. Freeze in the center. Really control. This is the last one we're doing. Well, our last exercise, that is. We're gonna do a few more reps. Exhale, lift. Keeping the back glued to the floor. Exhale, lift. Good. Control all the way around. Exhale, lift. Exhale as you come up and lift. Let's do two more. Both directions. Freeze, hold it here, and lift. All the way around. You've got just one more in both directions. Circle. Center, lift, and back. Center, lift, and release. Nice job. Good. Let's go ahead and set the ball down. Go ahead and lie down on your stomach. Let's stretch those abdominal muscles. Just come up on your elbows. Release those abs. Deep breath. And exhale. If you don't feel a stretch here, feel free to go all the way up onto the palms. This will give you a little bit bigger stretch. Just catch your breath. You worked hard today. Take a breath and exhale. One more deep breath and exhale. Okay, go ahead and slide your hands in right next to the shoulders. Let's push up to a cat stretch. chin to chest, rounding the back up. And walk your hands to one side, reach across, still rounding the back. And walk your hands to the other side, reach across. Good. Let's go down to the mat. Both legs out wide. We'll do our final stretch. And just reach straight out in the middle as far as you can and hold it. Again, trying to take deep breaths. One more deep breath. And walk your fingers out. Good. Go ahead and bring one leg into the center. Reach straight up, stretch the spine. And let's lean to the side. You're stretching the side of the torso. Come all the way down, touch your toes. Good, let's switch. Other leg in. Spine stretch, reach straight up, nice and tall. And come all the way down. And bring it back up. Both feet into the center. Let's stretch the inner thighs. You're sitting up nice and tall. Just let your knees fall open toward the floor. Those inner thighs are right here. Just stretch them, relax. Deep breath. Go ahead and slide your feet out. Come all the way down. You're stretching the low back and the hips. And go ahead and bring the legs in. Let's twist the upper body. Look over your shoulder. And back to center, other side. And back to center. Both hands behind the back, open up the chest. And bring the arms front and rounding the back. And let's take a deep breath. Inhale, reach straight up, stretch the spine. And exhale. One more deep breath. Inhale. Get 2 inches taller in that spine. And exhale, release. Awesome job today. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you really liked this workout. If you don't mind, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, CatGirl Fitness. That way you'll know right away when I post a new video. Remember, always live the fit life. Meow.